Welcome back to Taipei Game Show, our official channel. Now we're going to have our time for our King of Fighters. This is a very well-known and game with very long history. We have two prominent guests here. First is our producer, Mr. Oda-san. Good afternoon, dear friends here from Taiwan, dear gamers. I am the producer of the King of Fighters. I am Yasuyuki Oda. And now we have our special guest, RB. We have two activities today. We will play a promo of the game.
Yagami, 何度やっても同じだぜ。
貴様のすべてを灰に変えてやる。The King of Fighters 14.
Thank you. That was the KOF 14 promo. You can see how it has become a three-dimensional game. This is a brand new version of the series. Now I would like to ask our producer the question. Is there any challenges when you're converting this game into a total three-dimensional game? Now we're going to switch to PowerPoint. Our producer is going to introduce the game to us.
現在開発中のプレイステーション4向けの KOF14、中国語版対応を、発表させていただきたいと思います。
First of all, on the screen, this is the King of Fighters 14th version. This is the traditional Chinese version. This is specially designed, dedicated to PlayStation 4.
シリーズ最大級の50体を、最初から収録しております。
This is for the very first time we have all the 50 characters in the game for this KOF series. Guarantee 50 characters. Guarantee. This is a huge challenge.
そうですね。もう大変なことになりながら作ってます。
Definitely, because this is a lot of burden to our work.
伝統的な KOF 伝統的な 3on3 っていうものを中心に、とても遊びやすいものに仕上がっています。
And of course, this also carries on the legacy of KOF is to have the 3on3 option.
オンラインバトルの中で、3人で 3人対3人のチームに分かれて6人で遊ぶ昔アーケードでゲームセンターとかでこう交代交代で遊んでたような遊び方をオンラインでちょっと再現したいなと思いまして、そういったモードも予定しております。
And because there's always three characters in a team, so a lot of times with this kind of huge event, you can three good friends can actually form a team to have a 3-on-3 battle with fellow competitors. So this is the mode we have added to this version, so you can actually form a team to have a combat with another team. I believe this combat has become a huge trend now. So you can actually form a 3 team for a 3-on-3 game, and this is actually going to be very attractive.
ルールになってまして、やっぱりこの面についてはもうすごく充実する予定ですよね。
はい。オンラインに関しては今までのシリーズの反省点とかも生かしながらクオリティの高いものに仕上げていきたいと思ってます。
Actually, this is not the first time to have this online 3-on-3 battle. However, we have improved and upgraded this kind of mode, so we can offer very good connectivity quality.
ということで、また、13でアッシュ編というのが終わりましたので、新しい物語の、始まりとして、作成しております。
Of course, the stories itself is very important. So the 13th generation of the game is actually the end of the Ash chapter, and now we offer new chapter. That means we can look forward to more and more new characters, right?
できるんではないかと。
そうですね。歴代の人気キャラクターも当然登場しつつ、新しいキャラクターも出てきますので、それがどう絡んでいくかというところを楽しみにしていただけたらなと思います。
Of course, we're not only stop at having new characters, we also have these very popular characters from the previous generation, and we are going to add on new characters that's going to make the story very attractive.
まとめたモードとかギャラリーモードとかも用意する予定ですので、ボリューム的にもかなり満足していただけるものになるはずです。
Of course, we also offer a lot of functions in the galleries for you to have a view of all those photos. So it does not only include fighting, it offers a comprehensive functions. Thank you, Mr. Oda. I also have questions for Oda. For example, because KOF 14. Actually, we have a lot of 13th gamers. They already think this is a very mature game and it's highly praised. So what's the reason that you want to upgrade to 14th generation instead of boosting 13th generation?
好評で、今回14でその13に引き続きの予定が、システム面とかその新しいサートになってしまうようなんですけれども、その理由をちょっと教えていただきたいですね。
そうですね。SNK 自体は、13の後にちょっとゲーム開発からちょっとお休みしていた時期がありましたので、今回また新たにゼロからのスタートということで、心機一転新しいチャレンジとして作っています。
Well, probably the answer is kind of embarrassing because for the 13th generation, the company have a less technologies developed for the 13th generation. Therefore, the company wants to make 14th generation a brand new start. So we want to start from zero again. So we know KOF 14 want to challenge to bring on the challenge of three-dimensional design. So is there anything that's most challenging in the process?
画面の、3D グラフィックスというもう決まりましたので、その制作のプロセスの中に何か困難点とかありますでしょうか。
そうですね、やはり、開発チームとして新たに作られましたメンバーが揃いましたけど、もう全くゼロからノウハウを貯めていくっていう作業をしていますので、本当に生みの苦しみって言いますか、とても大変です。
那也刚刚就是提到他们其实在
As I said before, in terms of the technology development, we start from scratch. We have new members, and new members all work with old members to develop new aspect for the game. And that goes without saying, it's going to be a lot of uphill work. And because we are actually professional gamers, we are very curious that for this kind of fighting games, we have a competition. It's called EVO, and it's a very important indicator. Why it's too late? Your development process is too late for EVOs. That's why you cannot have the 14th generation in the game.
タイトルはつい前発表されていまして、今回 KOF シリーズは入っているような感じで、すごく2人はなぜっていう疑問を出してるんですけど、ちょっとその部分に関しては何か説明していただけないでしょうかね。
そうですね、できるだけいろんな大会にです、大きな大会、小さな大会、いろいろ参加したいって思ってますので、これからいろいろと案を練ってやっていきたいと思います。
那当然知道大家其实对。
I know our work is widely loved by a lot of people. So we really want to make the game as perfect as possible and to make its presence in all of the big competitions and contests.
ないんですけど、やろうよっていう話は会社の中ではしてます。
对，现在没有办法非常明确。
I cannot give you a specific answer about which game, which contest will have our game there, but definitely there will be. Another question.
那 e-sport 的话就是说，对于选手们来讲，常常会有版本调整啊，平衡。
So a lot of times we are seeing the games they have to upgrade of the games. Do you have any thought about that?
でやっぱり作品を出した後バランス調整に関してはユーザーたちもすごく気にしていまして、で14には何か予定があるでしょうかね。
はい、まず、リリースの段階で素晴らしいバランスになっていることを目指して今作っていますが、その後ですよね、ユーザーの皆さんの反応を見ながらアップデートの計画は立てていきたいと考えています。
那他当然要说，就是他现在呢目标是要。
Of course, our target is to have this perfect balance. That's our target. But after the launch to the market, we will continue to evaluate the voice from the market and the gamers. If there also if there is a room for improvement, we'll continue to work on that. I have one question for our producers. You said that we have 50 characters for our 14th generation. So can we have a vote online so we can actually choose the characters we love? I think that's a good idea.
14には50名のキャラクターが入る予定なんですけれども、じゃあ何かネットでユーザーたちの声を聞いて何か投票とか人気キャラクターを入れるようなイベントを行う予定があるでしょうかね。
追加でっていうことですか。追加でキャラクター
追加か今回の50名に関しては中からとか
面白そうですよ。ちょっと面白そうなんで考えてみます。
他会考慮。
I'll consider it. That's great. Good to know. Awesome news. Here I have another question. I'm actually not I'm not really focusing on KOF personally, but would you please, our producer, explain to us what's new in the 14th edition of the game?
KOF 戦ではないんですけれども、今回の14KOF の中には何か新しいシステムを彼に紹介していただけないでしょうか。
ゲームシステム、バトル中のシステム。
游戏中的一些
some new systems, for example.
今回 PS4 で始まるというところで、パッドでちょっとコマンドが入力が苦手な人でも遊びやすいようにラッシュっていう連打で簡単なコンボがつながるというシステムを入れています。
是有的，这个是已经发表的事情了。
So is the news? Is the news released already? Actually, on PlayStation 4 this time, the controllers are not for a big controllers, but with our own controllers. But it's difficult to actually input very complicated suggestions or demand into the controller. So this is easier for some beginners to get used to the controlling of the game. That said, we can just jump into the actual playing part of the game. So it's a demonstration.
やっぱりデモをしながらちょっと説明していただけますか。
はい
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Sure, let's get started. So RB, please. I'm player 1, RB is player 2. Let's choose different characters, right? Okay. I'll choose from the left and you choose from the right. You're choosing that character? Did you notice it's a Chinese version? So you know the names of the characters. It's really convenient for Chinese players. May I ask a simple question? Do I just use the square bottom to go combo? Yep. Gamer B, if you only use the square bottom, isn't that too lazy of you? Wow. This is brand new. I like that beer. Now we're looking at RB is using the character Kula. Kula, the character actually didn't change much. RB, are you using that? Oh, RB is using another big guy. I'm sorry for that. Oh, I got it. I know how to use the square button. Zhang Guohan, the big guy, is away for a while, and now he's back. So I guess our players will be happy to see him. I believe some players still love this character. I think it's a good choice for him to come back.
ですので、ジャン・ゴーハンの出番がなかったんですけれども、はい、もうやっぱり彼の復活をすごく多分ユーザーたちは喜ぶでしょう。
アンディは今回少し変化を与えています。
那安迪这个角色
About the character Andy, there are some changes about him in this edition.
強キックを押すとくるくるっと回って。
所以他有单 kick。
I see. So he can do low kick mid-air, and he'll turn around while doing that low kick. So you can try that. The mid-air low kick. You're talking about Andy, right? Andy. So Gamer B is playing Andy. So do I hit down A? How do I use that? I think Gamer B, you really don't know how to play this. Do you want to try a combo? Let's try a combo. Give it a try. What you're talking about? Oh, combo? I've tried it. Oh, wow. Professional. What happened? This is a new killer act, right? Every character has two killer skill sets. You have 3 different stages of skills and 2 killing skills. About the change of this character and another character, they did some changes to make this character easier to use, easier to control. Wait a minute, I think that this is the new super cancel. Yes. Wow, that's a good one. So if I use, okay, if I get 2 double energy, I can use the biggest killer skill.
那雷欧娜她基本上也是跟八神跟库拉是。
Leona is just like other characters. They didn't change much compared to previous editions. Let me give it a try. Yeah, give it a try since there's little change. This is a good one by Leona. Nice. I want to use the double kill skill. I have another question. Like in the 13th edition, you have 2 bars above. So is there only 1 bar for energy in this edition?
13だとゲージ2つありまして、今回今ゲージ1つしか見えないんですけど、もうこのシステムに関してはもう。
Yes, that's right. There's only 1 energy bar this time. Because in the 13th edition, it looks complicated. You have to look at 2 different bars. So we simplified it in this edition. There's only 1 now. I see. Coming up, let's play another game. It's or would he like to try? Maybe he would like to play a game with the professional. Is that you just go all out, it's okay, to defeat me. And then the producer will change the settings for that character that you use. Alright, so the producer is player 1. He chose Andy, Kula, and Kyo. While player 1, RB is using Kyo, Chang, and Andy. hopefully we can see the new system here. Does not disturb RB. Let the professional seriously play the game. That's the settings of the input of the controller is quite different from the one I use in Taiwan. Wow, RB's losing. You know what? You're actually competing with the producer. What are you thinking? Okay, that one looks good. Oh wow. The producer is good. So, 2 elbow attacks. Wow, we can actually see. We see the 3D model. That's a new one, and it's actually quite smooth. He's really good. So is RB using some new skill? I can't, because this producer is really good. So from what we see here, Kula has some skills. But just like what the producer pointed out, Kula actually didn't change much. You're dying, you're losing. The producer wins again. With a full HP bar. So now we're coming to what RB is good at. This big guy. Oh wow, wow. RB is killing it. It's not his first time playing the 14th edition. You can try something different. A funny face, right? Wow, that hurts. RB, you're losing again. So was that a super big killer skill? Yes. There are 3 stages for the super skill. It's called climax. And you just saw Kula use that this time. So Kyo is using another new skill. RB, our professional, are serious. He would complain about this controller or something. Nice one. Wow, it gets half of your life away. Actually, the tempo is quite smooth. We can tell that it's a different edition. And their movements are very smooth, and you can also see those classic acts, classic skills. And actually, I think Andy is actually pretty good in the 3D model, and Kyo looks too thin. Whoa. Professional. That's a professional ending. That's good. Thank you, producer.
Okay, thank you for demonstration. Before we end this session, do our Mr. Oda have anything that he wants to say to the fans of the game?
何かメッセージをなんか一言いただきたいなと思います。
そうですね。今後ですね、今回の台北ゲームショーに合わせて新たに3体キャラクターを発表させていただいたんですけれども、どんどんこれから情報公開していきますので、楽しみに待っていてください。
那其实我们
We just released new characters recently, and KOF 14 is going to release new informations and news to our fans and gamers. Please look forward. Stay tuned. And RB, I know because you are already a very Obert for the game. Do you have any ideas or any thoughts about the game? Do you have anything that you want to say to the producer? Because KOF continues to launch new generation. So I have to say you have to keep the old system in order to retain the old gamers. So this is actually from my personal view that please have my own character in the game. Can I make a wish here? May I have 3 wishes? So you can have one on 3, right? So I want to have Yamazaki characters. Okay, that's wait. Okay.
KOF をやってきましたので、まずこの KOF らしさをちょっとぜひ保っていきたいと、今回の14でもっとKOF らしさを維持していただきたいと、あと彼からの願望もあります。ちょっと出てもらいたいキャラクターが3つ。
ちょろっと聞こえてましたね。
はい。はい。
山崎。
じゃあT から。
The first character is Yamazaki that I want to add into the game, and the second character is Lim. The Chinese character, the character with red hand, with braided hair, and the third character, Juhun. The Korean character, Johun. Zhang Feng in O2UM. I know that character. The character was white hair, right? Just leave him alone. Leave him alone. Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, please wait for our good news, okay? Thank you, Mr. Oda, and thank you, RB, for coming here to give us demonstration of the game. I really love these kind of fighting games. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're really happy to have our producer from the KOF 14 generation. I would like to make a housekeeping announcement. So as long as you complete our mission, after you register online, then you can join the lucky draw activity to get our souvenir today. Thank you very much. That will be the end of this session. Thank you, our translator, and thank you, Mr. Oda. Goodbye.